Hello, welcome back to my channel, guys. First of all, let me say hi to my new subscribers. Welcome. Thank you for joining me on this journey. If this is the first time you've watched my channel or you're kind of new here wondering what the heck I talk about, I am someone who talks about things a lot of times from a perspective of a Black female woman, American, who has traveled, been places, and living abroad, and how that has changed some of my perspectives on the things that happen, how we're socialized as Americans, specifically as Black Americans. So guys, please subscribe to my channel, and I love to share and chat in the comments. So today I wanted to talk about the phenomenon of the male podcast bros. I think it's an interesting thing, and I have a perspective on this that might not be a popular opinion. But today I want to just kind of explore the question of what are the real goals and motivations of some of these podcast bros. It's my channel, and let's have a little chat. So now, hopefully, there's like some weird noises happening in the background, so hopefully you don't hear them. I put my ear things in, so we'll see. If you do hear them, I don't know what brand of annoyance that is related to. Anyway, now these podcast bros have become more and more popular. They have been riling up men to find out what their worth is, to try and insist that women behave a certain way in order to have high value men. They're way better than women, basically. And women have been getting over on men for way too long, right? Like, this is kind of like the baseline of their narrative. It gets nastier. My opinion goes something like this. The base of these dudes, guys, they are narcissists, okay? These men are basically using, I'm getting cozy, look at that. These men are using their platform to manipulate other men into treating women badly. This is like the biggest narcissistic jack off that anyone can have, right? Can you imagine being an abuser and not being able to abuse the amount of women that you would really like to? So what do? You find a way to spread abuse. Not only spread your abuse verbally, but you can get proxies to go out there and abuse women on your behalf, and they report back. So you get to get moist just from like the idea that men are out there doing this. Now, the truth of the matter is, like, these men don't even care about these men, their well-being, their money, their this, that, and the other. Because if they were real men, you wouldn't need advice from other men because you'd have your shit together, right? So they already see these dudes as beta. I mean, I think it's a genius thing that these podcast dudes have done, because what they have done is taken the male psyche that they know exists, right? The ones that are insecure, the ones who don't have women, the ones who fear that, you know what, I'm not the stereotypical strong, tall, financially dominant man. They take this insecurity that is obvious, it's all over the world, right? They take this and they twist it and they say, you know what, you are all of those things. Women just don't recognize it, right? And it's not because of you, it's because of them, right? It's because women are the problem. You don't need to lose weight, sir. You don't need to do better. You don't need to get a better job. You need to find a woman who can submit. Just submit. And then your life would be good. And this insecurity, because these men who are not stereotypical alpha males don't exist, but that idea, who don't fit that stereotype, right? This is their greatest fear. The one place that they should dominate is over a woman. And they have not been able to do that. So these dudes are taking advantage of the fact that they know these men are scared. They know they're out here with this fear that they're not manly enough, and they're emasculating them. They blame it on women. But men defining men in this way is the way that men emasculate other men. And they do it. They are the ones who do it. Women haven't defined masculinity. Men did a long freaking time ago. Like, they defined what a man is supposed to do, what a woman should do, and like they want these gender roles. But the men don't want to continue them. They want 50-50, which is a joke. I'll talk about that one day too. And they want, you know, women to carry more of a load, but they can't even describe what that is, because too much makes you masculine, too little makes you lazy, and somewhere in between you also gotta, you know, stroke their egos and all of the other things that they need done because they're male. Guys, why would women, full stop, why would we? It doesn't make sense. There's no value in it for us. And you can say, oh, your independence, your feminism, your this, that, and the other. Now, I'm going to talk about that too one day. Maybe in a few episodes, I will talk about that, especially when it comes to Black women. And I'm so sick of this thing that Black women fell for feminism. Guys, men are doing this to themselves, and it's funny to watch. And I think that it's sad that so many of these men who actually could use advice, could use some guidance, are being misled and against women who they probably couldn't get to begin with. And now they're trying to play even higher out of their league. Guys, one last story before I let you go. My neighbor over here, he's probably in his close to 70. I mean, he's got to be close to 70. He's got a new wife. She's probably in her mid to late 30s, right? He's a doctor. He's, you know, whatever. I saw him going up the stairs yesterday in a Speedo, y'all. She is doing God's work. That's what I'm going to tell you. She's doing God's work over there in that house. But you know what? He is paying for it. He is a doctor, and that's why she is with him. He wouldn't have access to that woman without his money. And this is something that men established a long time ago. And women have acquiesced in many different ways. Whether it benefited them financially, whether it benefited them in other ways, I don't know. But it has worked for so many people in different ways, and men don't want to do that anymore, and that's fine. Women, again, have been sanctioned, and most of us are out there working and doing our own thing, and we are independent because men made it so. So guys, subscribe to my channel. I would love to hear your comments on this national abuse that's going on by podcast bros who are basically narcissists who are making other men their proxies to abuse women. Guys, I am supposed to be at the beach already. It's late. I should try to make lunch. But guys, I should be at the beach. I'm out here in the garden. So I guess I'm gonna let you go. Talk to you in the comments. And ciao for now.